Hello world, Wave Time here, bringing to you, oh my god, bringing to you another episode of EEPower, oh my god. Today we're going to do a bit more EE wonders and follow up with quite a bit of logistical madness, as always. Note this, you should probably stand closer to the interdiction torch. Right here is a pretty non-standard flower that I cooked up. As you can see, glowstone on the top. There's 3 Mach 1 collectors and 2 Mach 2 collectors and a Mach 1 relay in this setup. It's not very efficient, and what I'm doing right now is saving up the diamonds that it's actually collecting right now. And I'm gonna save up all of those diamonds to convert it to dark matter and to red matter to get my Mach 1 relay to a Mach 3 relay to better expedite the process. Now excuse me while I fill up my hole. I guess that's gonna have to do for now. With some experimentation of these logistics pipes, I found out that you don't necessarily need a bunch of buffers to store the individual items between crafting. Let's go with a thing that we usually need to craft, which are diamond gears. Now, I thought what we needed to do, yes, this is my network, deal with it, it's very messed up. What I thought we needed to do was to have some area for the planks that go off to craft to sticks, then need some sort of buffer, like some providers and some other supplier pipes. That's what, supplier pipes. And I thought, hey, that would be a messy process. Now, apparently logistics pipes are smart enough to be able to craft the stuff if you have the crafters. So for instance, if I wanted to make wooden gears, no, if I wanted to make diamond gears or golden gears, if I even have some place for them. Anyways, if I wanted to make golden gears, what I thought I'd have to do was have a bunch of buffer systems to bring the sticks over, fill up a chest with sticks, go over again, fill up a chest with wooden gears, go over again, fill up a chest with stone gears, iron gears, then we finally craft the gold gears. Whereas it's smart enough to be able to take the wooden planks and craft the sticks, then craft the wooden gears, take stone from the system, craft the stone gears, take more iron, then take more gold. I did not know that, and this will expedite the process a lot. Now, I improved the system, and I didn't know earlier that by putting normal logistics pipes at an intersection, it makes things much cleaner. I thought that, hey, they are able to do it by themselves, but no. And I'm also gonna start using stone pipes instead of cobblestone pipes, since they're the same EMC amount anyways. And I probably will find... there's my diamond gear one. Stupid gears. Anyways, since it'll keep the speed from the logistics pipes, since they seem to boost them like gold pipes, keep the speed from those pipes so that they continue on the system. I'm probably also going to change this so that these components are all lined up and they're craft on demand instead of put them all in here. Now the fine copper wire, I don't really have much of a plan with that. I made, instead of using on my crafting tables and having to worry about diamond panels being consumed like crazy, I have a stash of copper ingots that will be sent using a pipe that is behind here and it'll keep it full with a stack. Now my copper condenser chest is not full, so if I put some more, it will just be taken back to fill that project table. This is a much cleaner area, and it'll be more on demand instead of, ooh, that's taken a lot, so it'll just pull some more. Let's store that for later. When eventually I get enough matter, I think I'm going to have these condensers, of course, all lined up, and a bunch of condensers in like a similar to the crafting tables. Now, what I'd want to do is have one condenser for each of the base materials that I want to create. So when I want to have some sort of iron one, I'd have a condenser that instead would make iron. Now the advantage of that is that I'll want to have another system connected to the condensers also. This will be like a refueling system, and probably would be similar to the system that is drawing in all of the diamonds from the upper condenser that is currently gathering solar energy or glowstone energy. It's gathering energy, what have you. I'll probably have these connected to supplier pipes and ask for like 1 diamond, please. And then as soon as a spot opens up for a diamond will be sent from the diamond chest to the condenser and fill up the energy reserves of the condenser. If there's more room left, it'll throw another diamond into it. Then another and another until it's full. Now with the cobblestone chest, as you can see, just throwing in an iron ingot does a lot of stuff to it. So by throwing in a diamond, it'll be completely full, completely, and then some. So this bar would be filled a bit. So when cobblestone keeps on getting requested, it'll drain from that energy reserved until a spot opens up, then another diamond will be sent. Now for the chest that contains diamonds, maybe I'll have it connected either to its own energy reserves like a collector, or I will send it red matter instead, or something similar. Now you'll probably be asking, hey Wei, why would you do that? There's probably more efficient ways to do that. Well, you're wrong, but there will be more efficient ways to do that. There are something called conduits on their way. It's currently in development for EE, of course, and they can connect to condensers, collectors, relays. They're pretty much like a relay, but able to send the energy all the way down the system, and they will be very intelligent. Pahamar are working on them. What I believe the conduits will be are pretty much buildcraft pipes, the conductive pipes, but they'll be intelligent enough to only send energy to chests that are requesting it. So for instance, these would be requesting energy until it's full, which is, I believe, what the normal mechanic is. And maybe if it's smart enough, it'll send energy proportional to the amount in the target slot. Whoop. Because of that, all I'd need to do, instead of a super secret diamond production factory feeding all the condensers, I'd have it instead connected all to conduits, which is connected to maybe some sort of red matter fabricator or something like that. Now, as you've seen with my luck of things that go boom, I'm going to probably want to have some way to to create interdiction torches also, so I'm probably going to make another interdiction torch to connect to a condenser right now. Be right back. Oh god. And there we go. If we throw in a few diamonds, we'll have introduction torches which we'll be able to request. Now, what else we'll need to do is probably have a lot more of these logistics pipes. So I'll probably need to put a logistics pipe thing here. But also I'll need some sort of alchemical chest and black hole band combo, because if I'm right and if the request so for instance, if I have this system pull out a bunch of diamond pipes to craft something that only needs one diamond pipe, it'll use one of the diamond pipes crafted and drop all of the others, which can become a real pain. So I think I will need to be able to rectify that. So maybe put an alchemical chest right here, not connected to anything, or I can have it connected to anything, a supplier pipe itself, and have it... Yes, thinking off the top of my head can be a headache, so shut up. Take you out of the picture. How many of these can I have? Why does it take so long to swim up a waterfall, up a waterfall? Why does it take so long to go up a two-story building? Oh no, what will I do? What will I do with the waterfall? I am going crazy. That is probably already known, and these swirling items are not exactly helping with my craziness. Here we go. There we go. That should be perfect. Over here. So with this connected to everything, when it overflows, it'll just go right over here. And it'll be a perfect opportunity to move this a bit. Okay. So I think we're going to have to set some of these condensers, one of these condensers, to go full fabrication on more condensers. While I wait for that to happen, I'm guessing I'm going to have to throw more sticks in. Yep, sure. Why not? And make some more awesomeness. And the words escape me. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll get some more of those pipes prepared. You know what? While I'm waiting for all those diamonds to just string in here, I'm gonna start a farm. You know, I might as well start a farm since I have nothing better to do. Nothing's exactly going on since, well, diamond waiting is a bit boring, and I promised myself I would not go AFK at any single point in this world. That's it. That's the word. Yep, world. And to make sure I don't go away, I'm going to have to start doing things. And by doing things, I mean kicking some butt. So all I'll need is some, I think I have enough cobble here. I'll cobble together some cobble and make my hoe. And then go up and start squawking like a madman like I do best. Quack, quack. Polly want a cracker? Polly doesn't want that right now, so what was Polly looking for? Water, water, water bucket. Water bucket, lava bucket. Lava bucket will do, I guess. And another creeper. Now what you're probably going to see is that I am in no ways a green thumb when it comes to anything mining. Not mining, farming. Ouch. 'Cause creepers hate me, usually it'll just go horribly. So let's go with a simple field of yay big. That'll work out well. Won't be able to pen things in yet, but that's not what we should worry about. And with some water here to start off with. Now I'm not sure where my melon seeds went. They probably disappeared for one reason or another. Most likely due to me accidentally throwing them in some form of condenser, which, yeah. And I'm not sure, do I need to hoe these down also? I'll probably soon find out. So, seedlings, grow. I said grow. There we go. I can tell you that this is much more time productive than waiting for my diamonds to generate. Can you sense my sarcasm? So, I guess what I'd probably have to do is start twiddling my thumbs, or maybe just be a bit more active in my matter generation. Waiting for this thing to generate matter is a bit dull, even though it just sent down a diamond. Hiya! Very dull, so let's throw that in. And it's still going as slow as paste. Not paste, it's going as slow as peat. There's actually some sort of chemical substance. I'm not sure its name, but it's a liquid. It's a very viscous liquid. You can take a hammer to this liquid and it will shatter. How do they know it's a liquid? Simple. They put it in some sort of funnel and waited to see if it would drip. It's pitch. That's what it's called. It's pitch. Now, this wonder substance, I'm not sure what it is used for. Probably something to do with the construction industry, but it's quite a chemical, not really an inspiration, no. Just something to do with chemicals. But I must say, it's very interesting to have something that's called a liquid at room temperature to be able to be smashed and shatter everywhere. Personally, I don't think that's a liquid. That's more closely to, I don't know. It starts with the letter S. Solid. That's it. Solid, solid, solid. That is solid. That is not a liquid. That is solid. If you didn't figure it out yet, it's a solid. Ugh. Now, if I want to automate my production of these logistics pipes, let's see, logistics. I have two options. One, I can just make gold gears, or two, I can have a factory pumping out redstone golden chipsets. pretty much already have something making golden chipsets, so I could probably have that running at the same time. But I'm really, really, really hoping that I'll be able to make some frame stuff and the computer. So let's figure out what all of that needs. Frame motor. A frame motor will require a blue electric motor, brass ingots, and blue alloy ingots, and a bunch of iron, which I'll have set up. Blue electric motor requires copper coils, which in turn require fine copper wires, iron bars, so I'm going to need to set something to iron bars. Or I can have it craft iron bars, which is probably the best thing to do. I've got enough iron for these, so let's go here. And iron bars, good. Also, we'll need copper coils. Sigh. This is almost too much work. Okay, now that we got the frame motor all done, what else can we do? We can probably just start tiptoeing through the daisies right now, since we got a lot of the stuff done. I'm thinking it's probably a good idea, depending on the stuff needed, to start making our computer stuff. Or actually, I think it'd be a very good idea to start building with frames and figure out exactly what we'll want to craft. I think making a quarry might be a good idea, though I already did that in one of my videos. So it might be very boring for quite a few of you. I am thinking that I should start working on the main stuff for, what is it called? Like one of those floating fortresses. Though it can't really be too big of a fortress. It'll need to be completely made out of frames and everything. Though a fortress doesn't sound too bad. What I'll want to do with it is to have a variety of features. I want it to go in all four directions, be self-powered, so it's going to need a lot of battery powers. And I think I want it computer controlled and be able to plug in a destination. Might be useful for long distances, even though it's faster to go to predetermined distances using the Mistcraft books. Though it will be useful since these chunk loading blocks, teleport tethers, only work if you see the chunk before leaving it. You cannot go to a different dimension for it to be able to work. I'll rephrase that. The teleport tethers only work when you stay in the same dimension. As soon as you leave it, and even if you come back, the chunk is unloaded. So if I use my mist book to go over to see how the golden chipsets are going, I already went there to manually go back, and they should be working well right now. As you saw, there was a green light there, and oh, I should turn you on. There we go. You're doing well. So I'm thinking that it'd be a very good idea to leave it here. Maybe plant a few melons instead, since they will want to grow. Melons! Yay! There we go. I think I'll leave it here today, folks. Might be a bit short of an episode, but I have a hockey game that I'm gonna have to watch. Hopefully, we win. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed since it's game 7 of a best of 7. Those darn Endermen killed that tree. Wave time here. Signing off. Have a wonderful day. Are you enjoying yourself? Hit the subscribe button to continue our adventure later.